Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear?
Well, g'day folks, welcome aboard. Nice to have you all here. First things first, my apologies for Ilana not being available today. As the title says, it's been one hell of a week, and I'm going to run through it slowly. But first of all, let me say good day to the chat. First in the chat, we've got Nick, who's saying he was wondering where we've been. Glad we're live tonight. Okay, I will give you a heads up a little bit later on. Next, Nick is saying this week it marks 1 year since he was in Melbourne. And I also got a message from Joe saying something similar to that. So that's awesome. Nick's also saying that 252 days until he heads to the Olympics. But beyond that, he's just going to be working and saving money. He can skip traveling for a few years and then take a few months off to travel the world. Now, Nick, a question. You're going to the Olympics. What are you competing in? The most traveled person? I don't know. I'm just. It's the Olympics. So, what can I say? Danny Dizzle, the super supporter. Welcome back, young lady. Nice to have you back with us. Congratulations to you and your family for all the exciting stuff you guys have been through. Nice to see you here. Hang on. I've just got to do this. Wait a minute. Let me just get there because somebody has appeared in our system here and it's...
Scott!
That's right. It's got to be... Come on.
Scott!
Yep, that's exactly who it is. Welcome aboard, Scott. Nice to have you here. Mate, I found your show rather interesting, the one you just did this evening. The reason why it's interesting is, it's definitely rigged. I mean, Billy, fake Captain Billy did not win. I mean, it is rigged. It seriously is rigged. And what can I say? It is what it is. So there you go. And also, I'll just leave it at that. Saying Nick, Scott saying g'day to Nick. G'day there, Mike. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. It's been a little while since we've seen you up, at least a week. Mike's also saying Scott. Yep, exactly that. And g'day to Nick. Danny is saying it was a fun wedding. She was pooped. I can imagine. It's always good fun. G'day, Ross. Welcome aboard. You are competing in the 0.000000000000001 kilometer couch potato race. Wow, mate, I just get exhausted saying the zeros. Mike is saying g'day to Danny. Nick is having a giggle there. He's going there with the hopes of cheering on the team USA, but he'll see the Olympic events nonetheless. He already has tickets, but of course doesn't know who's going to be playing yet. Well, mate, let's hope. Let's hope you get to see US do some decent stuff. I know they're going to compete against the Aussies for some things. Danny is saying g'day to Cruise Nuts, and Cruise Nuts is saying g'day to Ross. Scotty is saying g'day. Nuts. Just nuts. Who's nuts? What nuts? Why nuts? How nuts? Seriously. Next we'll be talking about beaver nuts. I don't know. Scott from Danny. That's cool. Did I miss you? Yeah, you missed me more than once, Scott, and I was in your channel. I should have gone over to CCA. They would have appreciated me. Seriously, I'm offended. Scott saying g'day to Danny. Chat was giving him the fits. Yeah. Nick is saying he flies into Frankfurt and then he's going to take the train down through the Swiss Alps to Milan. Mate, I absolutely adored the Swiss Alps when I was there. That was some 50 years ago, but it was absolutely amazing. We were there as a family, my mum, my dad, my sister and I, and we stayed in a place called Cloisters, and also in another place called Davos. But Cloisters was the mainstay where we were. Absolutely fantastic. Danny, Mike. It almost sounds like that that show, Nemo. Mine. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Ross. D's nuts. How is D, by the way? Nick, and of course, Shaun, even though it will be February, he's going to try to get spaghetti ice when he's in Frankfurt. He said it 3 times. I'm just waiting for Beetlejuice. I mean, Darian to front up. Nuts in Uranus, a tasty treat. It depends on which way it comes in. It goes in and out of... Well, it appears in your... wait a minute. Scott, I appreciate you from Down Under. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Danny is saying way down under. Oh, thank you, Danny. I really appreciate that. G'day, Ryan. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here, as usual. Looking forward to catching up with you on the rock and roll. Danny's saying g'day to Ryan, and Nick is saying if we're going to find Nemo, he's somewhere over there in the ocean by Australia. In actual fact, Nemo is in Sydney, to be honest. Sydney Harbour. That's where he was. Denise is saying, hey all, welcome aboard, Denise. Nice to have you here. Legends Gaming 667, welcome aboard. First time we've seen you here. Do us a favour, mate. Tell us where you're from and how you doing. Welcome aboard. G'day, Bones. So g'day to Denise. Danny is saying, Denise. Hang on, I think I've got one here for Denise. I think.
Hello, Denise. Hello, Denise.
Yeah, I think I've got her. That's it. That's cool. Yep, Denise is there. G'day, Nick from Legends. G'day, Danny from Legends. G'day, Ryan from Legends. Denise is listening in one ear. Well, Denise, it's better than listening in no ears, but glad you are able to listen, and I hope that your shift goes nice and easy for you, and it's over soon. Or if not, it's nice and quiet and safe. Danny's having a bit of a giggle, which is good. Nick is saying Sydney Harbour scared the hell out of him when he took out the whale watching cruise. The seas were pretty rough on the way out, but it was so worth it to see the humpbacks. Mate, you don't know what rough is. Rough is Bass Strait when you're leaving Melbourne. Yeah, g'day. Legends, thank you. Whereabouts in Australia are you from? We're from Melbourne. Yeah, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Nice to have another Aussie on board. Nick is in Sydney. Nick is saying Sydney. I don't know why he's saying Sydney, but he's correcting his spelling. That's why. Denise is having a giggle there. Oh my God, I haven't heard that one in a while. Yeah, well, I try and make you laugh if I can help it. G'day, Mum. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Hope everybody's well. Nick has been to Australia Legends Gaming. Very good. Edith. I've got to have one for Mum. Yeah, I'll sort that one out. Nick is saying, hi, Edith. Hope you're well. Just telling Shaun earlier, it's been a year since he came to Australia. And Ross is saying that he's got no ears in his rears. Monfort, well, we know that. Nice. Australia is such a nice place. It is. We love it. Oh, you're in Canberra. Man, you guys must be cold. We're freezing. It's currently sitting on 13C, feels like 7 with 67% humidity. So, well, welcome aboard, legends. There you go. See, Danny, you had to say it. Guten Tag, Herr Darien. Wie geht's? We are happy to see you here. Hope you're having a good day, mate. Hope everybody's Friday evening across the pond is going great. Like, Scott, here's one thing, right? You mentioned that question about the ditch, which you called the Panama Canal. I mean, we have one bloody humongous ditch between us and New Zealand. So ours is bigger than your ditch. So there you go. Not to show off, but that's the case. Danny is saying, yeah, the wedding was amazing. It was perfect days, no rain during the ceremony. Sis-in-law looked pretty. She danced so hard Friday, she couldn't walk the next day and waddled like a penguin. Well, at least you enjoyed the wedding. And from the pictures that we saw, she did look pretty. Your bro looked handsome and you look gorgeous. So there you go. G'day, Darian. Howdy, Denise, Ryan Donahue, and Scott. So Legends is saying it's raining in Canberra and yeah, freezing cold. He has the heater on. He or she. They have the heater on. Awesome. Darian having a giggle. Love it, sir. It's pleasure anytime. Danny is going Darian fresh. Son of a ditch. Yep, that's correct. Scott, it is a son of a ditch. And there we go. You had your ditches all wrong. Scott saying g'day to Darian. Denise from Scott. And Danny is saying the band was amazing. Everyone said this was the best wedding ever. Well, that's just what you want. Well, thank you, Legends, for correcting me. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. By the way, Legends, when was the last time you stepped on a cruise ship, if at all? Nick, the benefit with his job compared to most other ones in the US, he can carry over 520 hours of annual leave and then get about 120 per year. So that's why he can save it. Mate, all you got to do is come live here. We get 4 weeks straight up without anything. And if we're really clever, we can back to back our 4 weeks and get 8. So there we go. All right. Now, Nick is saying it would be a dream trip of his to be able to many parts of the world over several month trip to go over. Yeah, I can understand that. Okay, so why has it been a hell of a week? Well, we started off, the reason why we went on last week was Ilana and I were involved in work. As you know, we teach first aid, and one of the courses we were teaching was non-emergency patient transfer. So we had to be in assistance with our course because one of the students that was involved was not able to do things on their own. So we had to assist and be either a patient or an assistant in the course. So that was Saturday and Sunday taken up. Unfortunately, on Tuesday of last week at 7:30 in the morning, Ilana got a phone call to say that her father had just passed away. And so that was the most devastating day in Ilana's life. And so we buried her father on Wednesday. So as a result, the Helping Hands for Cruising channel was not able to work on Tuesday, and which was your Tuesday hump day. And on Wednesday, obviously we were tied up with all the religious bits that were involved with the burial of Ilana's dad. And actually we weren't up to doing anything really productive for the channel on the Ducks on Wednesday. That meant that also Jimmy's life didn't go ahead either. And talking about Jimmy, he's, for those that are interested, he's in the hospital taking on his he had the procedure to get some more of his son's bone marrow, which was awesome. And they've given him some more chemo to keep all the negatives out. And Jimmy's certainly on the up and up. In terms of Ilana and I, Ilana right now is currently taking a bit of time out, which she deserves. And we just pray and hope that everything works out the way it should do. For those that may be interested, Ilana's dad was 93 years old, was 2 weeks after his birthday, or a week after his birthday. So at that point, he's been he was suffering dementia, so he's actually in a much better place right now, and the whole family is all improving, and thought processes are going in the right direction. So for all those that did give us wishes and prayers and all that sort of stuff, appreciate it. So that's why it's been a hell of a week. All right. Yes, I already did that one. Okay, legends. Unfortunately, never a big cruise ship, only on small boats over the years. Mate, you've got to join us at some point. We will be doing some serious cruising, so you need to join us. Speak of traveling, fun fact about him, he's never gone outside of Australia. Mate, you need to get on a cruise ship with us, go travel around Australia and beyond. So there we go. Danny is saying, still here watching her cousin's second college football game. The final championship game. They are winning 10-3 in the last inning. Man, that's awesome. Just what we want, huh? Prayers to Ilana. Yes, thank you very much. Prayers to me. Oh, thank you. No problem. Appreciate that. Oh, God. Here's the fake captain. Billy, ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Seaman, Shaun, and the real yeah. Where's Danny? Where is Danny? I'm looking for the real Captain Danny, not the fake Captain Billy. There you go. See, Danny agrees with me. And no matter how much you try and fight that one, Billy, it won't work. There we go. Ross is agreeing. Where's the real Captain Danny here? Well, he might be looking over Billy's shoulder. That's what I'm saying. Yes, Billy. Yes, that's correct. He's crafting, says Captain Billy. Okay. Billy is saying he's not a captain, he's my first mate. Well, that's what you think. Legends are saying there's a lot of places he wants to see around the world and sending you all the best to your lost family. Mate, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Actually, to me, Ilana's dad was like my dad. The two of them got on really well, and you could almost say they were brothers because of the way they acted together. Danny is saying dementia is hard. Her grandma had it. It was hard to see her like that. Yeah, absolutely. No, you are Danny's first mate. Well said, Ross. That's exactly what we're going to agree upon. Danny is saying fake Captain Billy and the real Captain Sherry are coming to her meetup in July. It's going to be a big group. That's cool. Danny, you mean fake Captain? No, Billy. The day you understand where the priorities lie is the day that you're going to understand who's who and where and who's where in the zoo. So there we go. Okay. All right. So, it's nice to have all of you on board. We're going to have a lot of fun. Ross is saying, no, Billy. Danny had it right. And that is true. So now what I need now is a sip because this, I'm just watching these two fight it off against young Mr. Billy. That's awesome. Okay. Legends is saying, hey guys, sorry, got to run. Take care of everyone. All the best and thanks for welcoming me. Mate, it's been a pleasure. Please don't hide. We're here for you anytime. Come back and check us out. All right. Now, if I don't put this up, Ross is going to be really upset with me. So I better do Ross's bidding because if I don't, I don't know if you've ever been gummed by Ross, but that's exactly what I'm going to get is a good old gumming. He can only flap his gums. That's it. Ooh, that was abrupt. But let me say, folks, we're certainly looking forward to that cruise. It's going to happen. There's going to be a bucket load of people on board, and we're just going to have a shipload of fun. I was talking with Bruce a little earlier on. We're currently sitting on, I believe it's 66 cabins gone, which is amazing. 66 cabins are now occupied. We're also looking at the go-kart being organized. The bands are set up. Everything is rocking and rolling, ready to go. And all we need now is a few more bucks in the bank. And everything will be hot to trot. So there we go. Okay, so Danny is saying goodbye to Legends. Ross is saying he's just upset, not by you, just upset with the situation. Which situation, Ross? There's 1,000 situations. Ross is saying real captain. Scott is saying real captain controversy. Yes, that's the way. Well, Outback Tasmania. G'day, buddy. How you going? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here, Jonesy. Nice to see you. It certainly has been a little bit of a while. Scotty J, whoop whoop. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. We've got Ross saying, but c'est la vie. Yes, that's correct. Danny is saying the game has ended. They won. Yay! Hang on, let me do this properly. Let me do this for Danny. Awesome. Okay, now, Billy. No, Scott, no. What no, Scott, no? real captain controversy. What's your problem, Billy? Can't you see a real captain when you see one? I mean, can't you understand a real captain when you see one? Oh my goodness me. So all the good news is that for those of you that are interested, there will be a board meeting tomorrow morning for Helping Hands for Cruising. So all the board members will front up, and on Tuesday there'll be an update as to what's been proceeding. So we will go and have a chat about that, and then you'll be talking with Shaun about it. Yes, everybody's here, Scotty. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to see you. Danny is saying Scott is the captain and Sherry and Danny. Scotty J, whoop whoop. Thank you, Danny. And Billy is saying, I see a real captain when I look in a mirror at his good look. You see, now it's gone to your head. It's gone to your head, mate. Donna is saying hi, and Billy is as fake as the boobs on Pamela Anderson. Thank you, Jonesy. #Duck in the Down Under Cruisers chat. We'll give you the following. Welcome aboard. It says welcome aboard Outback Tasmania to the stream and connect with Outback Tasmania. And there's Jonesy's link. Go ahead, do the same. Danny says, Donna, hi. And Scott says, thank you, Danny, which is correct. And Danny says, I got you, Scott. Everybody's got you, got your back. Billy is busy fading there. No, Ross, no, it's all in lowercase. It was in uppercase beforehand, but now it's all in lowercase. So there we go. Danny's gone with the #duck, and what do you get? #duck with Danny's details. So come on board. Nice to have you here. Okay, so whilst it's been a hell of a week, there have also been some exciting things happening. I was just having a chat with some of the board members, and there have been some applications for some sponsorship. We've received some, and we've received some knockbacks. So the exciting stuff is we just keep on trucking. And the more we truck, the more people we can get on board the cruise ship. The more we can get on board the cruise ship, the closer to the goal we are. And the goal is 100,000 recipients on board cruise ships. So I'm asking if anybody knows of somebody they'd like to nominate to be a member of the recipients club. That way, the more recipients we get, the better it is. Also, we need to get some more people or more group cruises happening so that we can put recipients on those cruise ships. Ross, Billy being a captain is as fake as the fish in Philadelphia Fish. I think Ross likes me, says Billy. Well, Billy, tell you the truth, he does. And he was telling me the other day, that he would liken you to Chick-fil-A. But there we go. Ross is saying Billy being a captain is as fake as a cruise buffet on a diet plan. That depends on the diet plan, right? G'day, Cruising Complete. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Jonesy is saying 100,000. That's a big cruise, just like the MCG on water. Mate, it's not one ship. It's several cruises. But that's the ultimate number we want to look at. Billy being a captain is as fake as the nautical miles he claims on Tinder. Yeah, and he does claim a few. as well. But then he tells everybody he's got a big funnel. So there we go. Okay, now we did have Gabby on. Gabby's a recipient that you'll find out more about in the coming in the coming future, but or coming days. But more importantly, she was booked on a cruise that was due to go to Alaska, and unfortunately, that was changed. She is now on the ABC's cruise. ABC's. Now we've been to two of the ABCs. We've been to the places were Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. We've been to Aruba and Bonaire. Gabby is going to all three. Here's the cruise she's on. Have a look, folks. Join in if you can.
The ABCs and You Group Cruise 2026 is the cruise you have been waiting for. Don't miss this opportunity to set sail on the magnificent Carnival Horizon for an epic 8-day sailing from Miami to the beautiful ABC Islands. After 2 amazing sea days, you will arrive at the island of Aruba where you can see the California Lighthouse or just take in the scenery. The next stop is Bonaire with its picturesque pink salt flats and amazing beaches. And then the last port of call is Curacao, where you can take a panoramic island tour or just take in the sights. 2 more sea days wrap up this cruise and you will have plenty of time to hang out at the Pig and Anchor Bar, the Havana Bar, or the Ocean Plaza. There is so much to do on the horizon, and this is why it is a favorite among many. Contact Bruce at Ocean Travel or Felicia at Syrup City Travel today for more details and booking information for this amazing group cruise. We'll see you on board.
Yes, the Carnival Horizon is an awesome ship. We sailed on her, would have been 3 years ago. And, man, we had an absolute amount of fun. And the Pig and Anchor, well, what can I say? It's a brewery, so they brew their own beer on board, which is absolutely awesome. Billy is telling Ross not to quit his day job. Okay. Ross is saying Billy being a captain is as fake as his honorary degree from the YouTube Maritime School. That's true. That's very true. Darian is going, oh boy. Well, what can I say, Darian, there's not enough spaghetti ice. What can I say? The Nightbot says, welcome to Brunch with the Ducks. Please support our channel so that we can support Helping Ants for Cruising. So those of you across the pond that are wondering what the hell I'm talking about when I say brunch, well, your 10 p.m. Eastern is our midday here during what is our winter, what is your summer months. So we are currently, it is currently midday 12:30, so 33 minutes past midday here. So we're in just after brunch. So there we go. Ross is saying Billy being a captain is as fake as a cruise to Kansas. Well, you never know, Ross. They could be going up some little stream. Ross, Billy being a captain is as fake as his ship's wheels stolen from a seafood restaurant. You can cruise in a car to Kansas. Ross, I'd quit while I'm ahead for the minute. Billy being a captain is as fake as his crew, which is just 3 blows up a back. Oh, God. Ross, quit while you're ahead, mate. Billy was saying that he'll be on the ABCs and U Group cruise, as well as the Rock and Roll Tribute cruise. You've all been warned. Well, let me say this. We've been warned. You should see how warned you are. Billy's saying to Ross, I have 3 blow-ups, but they aren't parrots. Ooh, kinky. Billy being a captain is as fake as his uniform rented from Party City. He doesn't rent any. He closed down Party City. Couldn't save their bottom line. Oh, my goodness me. I think I'm going to stop there. We're going to leave at the bottom line bit. I need a drink. That being caffeine for anybody who's interested. It could have been caffeine with a bit of Kahlua in it, but no. Okay, so there's one more cruise right now that I'm going to talk about, which will be the Ducks cruise. There already is a couple of people from the U.S. going on board. There are also a number of Aussies that are going on board that ship, and we will be enjoying that moment when we all come together. G'day, Jen. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Hello, everyone. We get to see that ship in 8 days. Well, we cannot wait for your celebrations that are going to be on board that ship, and B, we cannot wait for your ideas and thoughts about the ship. So there we go. Jonesy is saying, yes, it's lunchtime here, and he's just cooked some wallaby hamburgers and kangaroo sausages. They're jumping off the plates. Mate, I haven't tried wallaby, but kangaroo is awesome. We'll have to see how they go. Ross, Billy being a captain is as fake as his sea legs. They come with Velcro straps. Well, Velcro straps, well, that would be Chet, wouldn't it? Jennifer from Danny. Velcro straps have multiple issues. Pray tell, Billy, what are they? Jen is saying, thank you. We sailed on it last March and loved it. Well, as I say, we can't wait until we see your vlogs for more reasons than one, that being you actually showing off your nuptials going on there, and whatever else comes with it. So that's going to be awesome. U.C.s, not issues. That's correct, issues. And I'm not misspelling things. Jonesy is saying they're very nice. His daughter just said to tell you, oh, thank you very much. Say good day to your daughter for me. And hopefully she has recovered from her little celebration that she had. Jen is saying g'day to Danny, and g'day Travel Cake Trips. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Ross is saying Billy being a captain is as fake as his command. He once got overthrown by a guy in floaties. Floaties, not floaty boaties. Goodness me, Ross. Enough picking on Billy. He's going to have to spend the whole time in counselling to get his courage back so that we can actually pick on him on the cruise. Come on, seriously? All right. The last cruise I want to promote today is this one that we'll be doing. Well, it'll tell you when. It's going to be a fun cruise. We're certainly going to enjoy it. Have a look. You're Ilana.
You're Shaun.
And together we are the Down Under Cruisers, welcoming you to... What are we doing on New Year's Eve 2026-27?
Funny you should say that. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Oh, you know what? What could be better than party time, New Year's Eve party time, in the middle of the beautiful Pacific Ocean over the Great Barrier Reef?
We're going on a cruise?
We're going on a cruise.
Whoa! Well, let's have a look. Those of you Aussies who are, well, not Aussies, those of you across the planet, you don't realise that koalas need their beauty sleep. That's why they look so cute. So, yes, they do need their 23 hours sleep. Jonesy is saying not that daughter. She's in Brisbane, and daughter number 2 is in Tassie. So, okay, so in that case, daughter number 2 said, let me go back. Daughter number 2 said they've just cooked some wallaby hamburgers and kangaroo sausages and they're jumping off the plate. Well, they would be, considering they're actually quite scrummy. Billy is saying he has a thick skin. Real captains have to. Yeah. Okay. I think there's a roast planned on the rock and roll, says Ross. Wow. The roast of Ross, says Captain Billy. Well, you never know. Billy says if he wins the lottery in 20 minutes, he'll go down under. Awesome. It's going to be an amazing cruise, that one, because in actual fact, there's a lot of Australia that's bucket list that I've never been to. Can anyone tell him how to get to... oh, God, you had to do that to me. It is a dot on the map in the middle of the Northern Territory. Billy says koalas look cute because of all their beauty sleep. Shaun must be not sleeping much. You're right. G'day, Linda. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. How's the weather treating you? Are you getting as much of the lovely 14 degrees C that we're getting? It's gone down now. It's now 13 degrees C. Feels like 8. Bloody hell. Definitely winter. Ross, that's what she said, Billy. Jonesy, yes, Shaun, yes, Tassie is a must-do. Well, you guys do need to go down to Tassie, let me say. It is absolutely an amazing place. It is on my bucket list. Ilana's been, I believe, but I've never been. So anybody who is anywhere, come on down. You've got to come and see Tassie. You've got to see the Northern Territory. You've got to come and see Australia. Australia is not a 2-week trip, let me say. Danny is saying, hey, Linda, listen. Oh, there we go. Linda's saying, hot and muggy was 97 today. 97, that's about 36. That's a freaking warm day. And if it's muggy, you've also got humidity in the air. So, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so you guys are having a chat amongst each other. Well, what can I say? Things are happening. We've had tough times, but more importantly, we're on the up and up. Jonesy, you've spelt that incorrectly. Instead of that letter after the A, it should be a Y. Australia. We live in Australia, mate. Australia is the best country in the world. Scott saying g'day to Linda. Listen, Linda. Does Linda have a habit of not listening? Scott! Yeah. I'm just curious whether Linda has a habit of not listening, and that's why everybody's telling her to listen. But anyway, maybe I missed something in one of the shows there. Which is highly likely, and I've been known to do those sort of things. No, not Australia. It's Australia. And Linda's having a giggle there. There we go. Interestingly enough, the Encore is getting themselves all organised for us. The ship has been notified that the go-kart track needs to be swapped down severely, especially the ones where Billy's go-kart is, so that it's one more thing that he can't win. Because as we all know, Billy has the habit of winning everything, so #rigged, I'm pretty sure. Don't worry, Billy, we still love you in spite of your rottenness. At any rate, not much more to say, folks, other than today is going to be a recovery day. Both Ilana and I are still a little bit on the flat side. Need to do some... within the next couple of days, we're going to go to Ilana's dad's place and clean out what's there, and then make sure that the place is released. So there'll be some things that are available for some other bits and pieces. Anyway, it is what it is. Life goes on, and we're going to have some fun in the sun shortly. Billy's saying he needs to lose some more kilos to get on one of those go-karts. Yeah. Billy, no matter how much kilos you lose or how many kilos you lose, whether you are under 20 kilos and you can get on one of those go-karts, we will still be making sure that we can't #rig you. We're going to rig it so that you can't #rig win. Is that right, Ross? Is that what we're gonna? Is that how we're gonna do it? Anyway, so I'm gonna call it quits fairly soon. Oh, wait a minute! There she walks in. Amy, g'day, Amy. How are you? Welcome aboard. I haven't mentioned anything about the other cruise yet. She's coming from the gym. Sorry to hear about the bad news. Hey, it is what it is, Jonesy. It is what it is. It's called life. Billy says he better wins or it's rigged. Well, guess what, mate? It's rigged. Sorry for the week you had. Oh, thank you, Amy. It has been pretty crap. Ross is going, yep. So Ross agrees with me that no matter what it is, Billy will not win. Yep. There's also a what do they call that thing? It's what models walk on, the gangway or the plank. It's the plank that it's only for Billy, and Billy will be able to walk the plank. Shut up, Shaun. Ross knows where I'm headed with this one. Anyway, we're going to have a ball. But having said that, I don't have much more info for you guys, so I'm going to call it quits early today. Please have an awesome day. Stay safe. Do whatever needs to happen. I will say, for those of you that do have family members like mums and dads, I will say, that's it. Catwalk. I got it. Catwalk. Billy says he'll be on a runway. A male model after all. Yeah, okay, runway. Catwalk. I will say that please cherish your time with your parents and your family. Time is short. And, hey, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, have a great day, and we will catch up with you later. Take it easy, and please head over to helpinghandsforcruising.org. Check out the website, and also the DownUnderCruises.com. Check those two websites out, and please have some fun. Take it easy. Love the ones you're with, and get on with life. Get on cruising. Have fun. Bye now.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder, morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? And echoes in the breeze. Feel the magic everywhere in the rustling of the trees.